This is episode 7 of Talk Magic to Me for April 23rd, 2014. Welcome everyone to Talk Magic to Me, the Disney Critical Discussion Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Danielle.
I'm Jen.
I'm Prince Eric.
And I'm DJ JD. How's it hanging?
Oh, it's
hanging well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ha!
Hey,
Hanging so well.
hey guys, I have a joke for you. Are you ready?
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm always ready.
okay. Do you want to hear?
Alright.
You want to hear a joke about Paperman?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course I do.
Okay, never mind. It's terrible.
Oh. Wait, what?
I don't get it.
Get it?
Oh, I
No,
got
I
it.
don't get it.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Oh, now I just got it.
I'm an
Yeah, you
idiot.
got it.
Why don't I get it?
Yeah.
It's like,
You tear paper. It's terrible.
Oh.
I got it like 5 seconds ago.
yeah. Wow.
Oh.
And
So bad.
well, I didn't come up with it, so I found it on a website. I went on Google and typed in jokes about paper.
Man. That hurt.
That's the professional podcaster.
Jokes about paper.
That hurt me, man.
I got a good
And that's
one
the
for you.
best one
how
you
do-
found.
I
How
like
do
the
you-
first one I found.
How do you hurt Lady Gaga?
Oh.
How?
Throw meat at her? I
Poker.
don't know.
Poker face.
Oh my gosh, I knew that one.
Oh.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think I knew that one too.
Wow.
But I forgot it.
Oh well, okay, we are just full of the jokes today. Any more?
What runs
No.
around a cemetery but never moves?
What?
A
A
dead
fence.
Wait, a
Yeah?
fence?
Yeah, because it runs around the cemetery, but it doesn't move.
Oh, I get it now.
Yep. You right.
I started laughing. I was like, wait, I don't get it. No, I get it now. Very nice.
Gosh.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, anyway, that's sort of our segue into...
Yeah.
Because this episode is about Paperman, the Disney short.
Woo!
Yeah, I know you're excited about this one, JD.
Yes.
Because this was your choice.
This
Was
was
it?
my
Oh.
choice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, today is...
You should probably, if anybody hasn't seen this, watch it. Go onto YouTube and look it up and watch it. It'll take you about 5-6 minutes to watch it, and then keep listening, because it won't make much sense if you listen and you haven't seen it.
Yes.
We'll put a link in on the website for you so you can see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good idea. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll put a link. We'll provide it. So, yes, today is April 23rd, the day this podcast releases, and we have some quick announcements before we get the show started. So, to start off, today, the day this podcast releases, is JD's birthday!
Hooray!
Yay! Happy birthday!
JD,
Thank you.
how old are you today?
I'm turning 23 on the 23rd.
Yay!
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, surely this will mean good things for me.
Do you have any
Surely.
exciting plans?
Nope, it's a school day, so
Oh,
school things.
yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
That's about it.
that's okay. At least...
Yeah, it's fine.
So yeah, JD's birthday is not the only exciting event going on this week. No, this week...
What?
I know, well, you're gonna really like this, JD, I just know it.
Ooh, yes.
This week is National Princess Week.
Oh, wow, is it?
Hooray!
Yes.
There's a national princess. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about it real quick because it's really interesting. National Princess Week began in 2012, and it was created by Julie Andrews in collaboration with Target and
Of course
the Walt
it
Disney
was.
Company. Clearly, it's a little bit for marketing things because Target will have tons of Disney products and Disney princess stuff on sale for people. But it's really cool actually, because it's all about celebrating Disney princesses and being a princess and what it means to be a princess. And Julie Andrews actually stated, she says, "Throughout my career as an actress and author, I've encouraged children to use their imaginations and dream big. Joining Disney and Target to create National Princess Week is an extension of my work, a moment in time for children to celebrate their individuality and let their inner sparkle shine. So I thought that was kind of nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, yes, it's National Princess Week, so show off your inner princess, because...
Danielle, what are you going to be doing for National Princess Week?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I'm going to wear a dress to work.
Ooh.
Are you really?
No, that would be a safety hazard.
Oh, man.
But I want to.
Yeah. I would wear one, but I'd probably be freezing cold the entire day.
I'm going to wear a dress. No, I'm not.
Haha.
Can you post a picture of that to our website?
No, because it's not going to happen.
Man.
That's a shame. Well...
Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to see me in a dress.
Okay, well,
Man.
if Eric isn't going to dress up, then I will post a link at least to Julie Andrews' website. You know, if you don't want to see Eric dress up, you'll see Julie Andrews' website.
Yeah, you'd rather
Fair
see
enough.
me dress up.
Yeah.
Good trade-off there.
Yeah, and she has 30 ways to celebrate the week. So, actually, I think I do know what I'll do. I'll read a princess book. That's what I'll do.
That's what you'll do. Alright.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yes, fair enough. And also, I have to put in a shameless plug to my own blog. I just got to do it. Because when the Princess Week first came about, I wrote a blog about it, defending the Disney princesses. And you guys should go read it. Because it's an awesome blog. So,
Well,
yeah.
now that it's advertised.
Yeah, now I have to read it.
Yeah, now I got it. I'm going to be a jerk if I don't.
Yeah, you kind of have to. So,
Jeez, way to be.
you better get on it.
Man.
Right now.
Just,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Bye.
No.
Bye. Go and read it.
Yeah, there goes our recording. I mean,
Yeah, what'd you do? Now we gotta go read this. We gotta do homework. Like,
It's not
what is
homework.
this?
It's freaking awesome.
Alright, if you say so.
No, it's just...
You say so.
It's just in defense of the princesses. That's why.
Yeah.
what do they need defense of?
Well, as an English major, a lot of people, as we were talking about last time, about the realists in the world and just the people hating on Disney and Disney princesses, and a lot of people in college that I was surrounded by just hated the Disney princesses. They said
That they do.
they weren't good role models and all this other stuff, and I completely disagree. I think they're very good role models. And so
At least they're classy, and I mean,
Yeah.
how can you not hate? How can you hate them? I don't understand.
I know.
Being
Classy.
overexposed and just hating them because you're overexposed and they're everywhere now, but just hating them by looking at them individually, I don't know how you can.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll put all the links in the show notes. Also in the show notes, I'm going to put a link to a website called Claro Candles, because a great way to, do good on National Princess Week is to donate to a good cause, and Claro Candles is awesome because you can buy candles on there, and the money that you pay for the candle goes toward a specific charity. So that charity could be about education, or for giving people healthy water to drink. Or healthy water, what am I saying? Clean water.
Healthy
Healthy
water.
water.
As opposed to all that, like, really high fat water.
Yeah, we don't want fat water here.
No.
Low calorie water.
Low calorie.
Yeah, that low cal water. That's
Reminds you of that scene in what is it, a Cinderella story with Hilary Duff, where she's like the waitress at the diner, and the girl at the diner says, "What can I have that's low carb, low calorie, and has no fat?" And she just looks at her and is like, "Water."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome movie. Awesome movie.
Trivia about that movie: Howard Wolowitz from The Big Bang Theory is in
Yeah.
that movie as a very, very young actor. He's the nerdy guy with the headset on.
Yeah.
That's like in his own like nerdy world.
Well,
Yes, indeed.
That's him. Yeah.
Yeah, who knew? And now, moving on to another announcement, which involves all of you listeners. This past Saturday, we posted something very special to our website, which you may have noticed. We are having a contest.
Whoa.
Yeah. And you all have a chance to win a prize, but that prize is actually a secret, so You won't know for a little
Even
while.
me?
Even you. But we'll announce it. We'll announce it eventually.
Wait, really? We're not going to know what the prize is?
Oh, eventually you will.
Oh, okay.
Not just yet.
Oh, I see what you're
Whenever
saying.
I get it.
I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
We don't know yet.
Because I don't know yet. Nobody knows yet.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
It's a secret to all of us. The contest will be a raffle, and you have until Friday, May 16th to enter.
Hey, that's my mommy's birthday.
See?
Very
It's
nice.
perfect.
Huzzah!
It really is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's what you need to do, listeners. Your job is to spread the word about us. It's very simple. There are multiple ways you can do this. You can literally do anything. You can tweet about us. You can share our Facebook page.
Retweet
Yes.
things that we tweet.
Exactly. Retweet. Share things on Facebook. Share on Tumblr. You know, you could even make a video on YouTube if you want to be really creative. Post a picture on Instagram. Yeah, so do any of those things, and to enter the contest, all you need to do is take a screenshot of you advertising in any of these ways I just mentioned. And you can either tweet the image at us, or you can post it on Tumblr. And to make sure that we see your image, you should give it a hashtag. So on Twitter, the hashtag will be TalkMagicToMeContest with the number 2. And then for Tumblr users, the same thing. Just put it in the tags box when you make a post, a picture post. And you have to make sure you put that tag or else we won't see it. So make sure to tag your screenshots. And no spaces in that either. So number 2 and no spaces. And you can enter multiple pictures. You can't enter the same picture multiple times, but you can enter multiple pictures. Like, say you share our page on Facebook, and you tweet about us, and you retweet, you can send us all those screenshots. And so you'll be entered in multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And win that fantastic prize.
Yes. And
Which will be fantastic. I will make sure of it.
yes, Jen's in charge of that, and she will. It will be
It'll be
awesome.
the best thing ever.
Yes.
The best thing.
Exactly.
See, Eric's got it.
He does.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, the contest ends on Friday, May 16th, and the winner will be announced on our following episode on May 21st. So, yeah, that's our contest.
All right.
Very nice.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing what creative ways you guys come up with to advertise about us.
Yes.
It'll be cool.
I want to see somebody rent one of those billboards on the street and take a picture.
Put a billboard up. Yeah.
Yes.
That person
That
would
would be
automatically
awesome.
win.
I want to see that happen. Make that happen, somebody.
Yes.
Yes.
Make it happen.
Yeah. Be great.
That's the standard we're looking for.
Yes.
Yes. That's
Right
what
next
we want
to
out of you.
public television advertisements and an infomercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to see
right.
an advertisement on a major news network. So
Perfect.
NBC Nightly News.
yeah, or like Jimmy Fallon, you know.
Yeah, Jimmy
anything.
Fallon.
You know, so yeah, our expectations are high, so you guys have a lot to do, so get cracking.
Got your work cut out for you.
Okay, so now it is time for us to move into our segment on this day in Disney history.
All right.
Yeah, so on this day, April 23rd, in 1965, Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse helped open the Dodgers' new Anaheim Stadium doors.
Really?
Yeah, because they were the
It's in
Brooklyn.
Disneyland, yeah.
Yeah. And following that, both of them also took turns throwing the first pitch to the catcher, who was Goofy.
Oh, that's funny. I have a question. So is this because there's 2 Los Angeles teams, which team was this for?
The LA Dodgers.
The Dodgers. Okay, so that was when the Dodgers first went to Los Angeles.
Right. Yep.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. In 1969, musical cues and various sound effects were recorded at Whitney Studio and the Walt Disney Productions recording stage for Disneyland's much-anticipated Haunted Mansion attraction.
Ooh, that's cool.
Man.
Yeah, that's really
That
cool.
is
Yeah,
awesome.
that is.
Moving ahead to 1993, Touchstone Pictures releases the comedy drama Indian Summer. And the reason I put that in there is because I didn't know Disney owned Touchstone. But apparently they do.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is even.
Oh, you
Heard
don't?
of
The
it.
Indian Summer.
It's a movie studio.
Yeah, they
Oh.
made...
No, the movie
Oh,
itself.
no, me neither.
Yeah, neither have I. It stars Alan Arkin, Diane Lane, Bill Paxton, and Elizabeth Perkins.
Interesting.
I've heard of all of them, but I've
I
never...
know all of those guys.
Yeah, just never heard of this movie.
No.
So yeah, and Touchstone also made Dead Poet Society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently that's a Disney movie? I don't know.
Yeah, it is. My friend
That's
actually
funny.
loves that movie.
Yeah, it is a
It's
great
really
movie.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, and then in 1996 we have a very sad event. Author P.L. Travers passes away at age 96 in London, England.
Aww.
Yeah,
Well, she's old.
indeed. And then in 1998, today in 1998 was the day after Disney World's Animal Kingdom opened.
Love it.
Yes, and I
Favorite
have...
part.
It's so fun. It's
Yeah.
weird to think about that it's so young still.
Yeah, I remember when that. Yeah, I remember there were all these
Yeah.
specials on ABC about it, and I remember that.
Yeah, and let's see, the Orlando Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Yeah.
Sentinels.
They ran a story titled "What a Day in the Kingdom," and the staff writers who wrote it were Corey Lancaster, Tim Barker, and Leslie Clark. And they wrote, "The house was packed, the lines were generally short, the glitches were few, and the weather was perfect. Could even Disney have scripted a day like this?" So
Yes.
I thought that was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is this day in Disney history.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Yes. So I don't think, Jen, there's anything for the theme park corner unless you found.
No, I didn't have any idea what to put for this, so.
There's lots of paper in the theme park.
Yeah, there's paper in all the parks.
Eric,
Lots of napkins.
yeah, and they're flying everywhere, sticking to you if it's
That's
windy.
right,
Yeah.
they do.
Wow, Eric.
It's
Perfect.
windy.
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Very creative
Yeah.
way to look at things. Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be surprised if there was actually something about Paperman in the
Yeah,
parks.
there shouldn't be.
No, but still, it's pretty epic.
I mean, there should be, but there's not.
Right.
Paperman ride, you just get paper cuts and then it's over.
You ride this car made out of paper airplanes.
Oh man,
Yeah.
That would actually be. That's pretty creative, actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
would be kind of cool.
And it takes you to
It could
different
work.
places. And then you
Yeah.
fly up the building.
Oh
you
man,
you experience the movie as if you were a paper airplane
Yes.
in this movie.
Oh.
You're
I
That
could
would be
make
kinda
this
neat.
happen. I could do this.
Yeah.
seriously
Pitch that to Disney, yo.
I know.
Straight up.
become an
Make
Imagineer.
that happen.
Oh, I would love
Yeah.
to. You have to be smart.
Still, girls can do that
Yeah.
now, right?
I think
Oh.
so.
Heck.
Yeah. So that's a thing you guys can do now, right?
Hey,
Yeah,
somebody at my work said that I should be an Imagineer when I was talking about Disney,
Yeah.
and I was like, "You have no idea how much that means to me." You just
You
said
should.
A friend of mine that I went to school with, she's a chemical engineer too, and she actually considered going to Disney and applying for their Imagineers program and everything, but she's like 50 times smarter than me, and she couldn't do it.
that. Oh,
So that's
Oh, wow.
I can't.
Wow.
I wanted
Yeah.
to do the Disney College program, but I
A friend of mine's sister's in that right
Oh,
now.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
a lot of people who did that.
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Somebody
Mhm.
I actually asked to be on this podcast when we first started. He's in he was in the Disney College program. That's why
Oh,
Like, how do
very
you
nice.
how do you even get like picked for that sort of thing?
Yeah,
I-
how do you?
I actually looked
Like-
into it a lot, and
Mhm.
you basically you send in your application, then I think you do a phone interview, and then you might do 2 phone interviews, and then you actually have to go in person. And they really look for in the person interview or the one-on-one is how outgoing you are, and I am not outgoing
see.
at all.
Yeah.
I
know.
see.
At Youngstown, they actually came to our school and
Same.
conducted interviews.
I don't
Oh,
know
wow.
if they conducted interviews at Westchester, but they did come to talk about it.
They had like an open interview. They came to talk about it, then they had like open interview day or something where you submit your resume and everything. I remember it being a big deal.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Likes that.
it's really popular. I know there were girls that were in my geology class. They were twins, and the next semester they were going to the Disney College program. They're the ones who told me all about the interview process. So, all right. So let us get into our Paperman discussion.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give a little run through of Paperman and its brief history. So Paperman is a 7-minute short film. It is directed by John Cars and produced by Christina Reed and John Lasseter, who we all know from Pixar. And the score is by Christophe Beck, who also did the score for Frozen.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
That explains that.
yeah, I think this was, if I'm correct, I don't know for sure, but this might have been his first major score. And I think Disney wants to stick with him for a while.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It would be cool, because I think he's really good. And so the short was released on November 2nd, 2012, which was the same day Wreck-It Ralph was released, because it actually played before Wreck-It Ralph in the theater.
I was gonna ask, what did that
Okay.
play?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and
I remember that.
Did you see it in the theater, JD?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters because me and my friends were all about Wreck-It Ralph, so we saw that.
Yeah, I wanted to see it, but I never did, so that's pretty lucky. So the short is all in black and white, and is 3D hand-drawn / computer animated. And so basically what that means is animators blended traditional animation and computer animation, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
And the short received an Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film, and it was the first animated short film to win an Academy Award by Walt Disney Animation Studios, since a short that was made in 1969 titled It's Tough to Be a Bird. So that's,
Man,
yeah.
it's been a long time.
It has been. And John Cars, I watched an interview from him, and he said he got the idea for this because when he lived in New York, he would commute every day for his job. And you see a lot of people on your commute, and, he'd make eye contact with some people, but then he would never see them again, and the connection was lost. And he wanted to see how fate would possibly change things, and, what if something happened to bring you back to these people that you had a brief connection with?
Interesting.
So,
It's a very artsy answer.
oh, it is. I watched that today, and I was like, oh, it's beautiful.
That's artsy-fartsy as hell.
Artsy farts.
Oh, it is.
Artsy-fartsy, yeah.
He said fart.
Artsy-fartsy is a gold mine. I love it.
Yeah.
It is
It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
I watched that interview, and I was like, oh, gosh, I love this short even more.
Yeah, I liked it. I really liked the story of it.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I gotta be honest, I didn't like it.
Really?
Oh.
I don't even understand that. That don't make no sense.
I think it was because, again, like, my expectations were too high, but I downloaded the score, and I really liked the score, and so when I watched it the second time around, I don't know why I didn't like it to begin with, because I love it. So,
That's a good
Yeah, I
question.
like
I don't
it.
know either.
yeah. So, I guess, why don't we go to JD first, and you can tell us what you thought of Paperman.
Okay, I guess I'll start. I think this is probably, with maybe exception of like a couple of like the Disney, 90s Renaissance films, my favorite looking Disney anything. It's fantastic. It's what I've been waiting for since CG started, essentially. Since they started this whole, 3D animation kick, I was like, can we just get back to 2D? I just love 2D. And it's like this, I was like, this is it. This is the, literally the perfect, absolutely massively done, perfect combination of the two. Like, there's nothing is out of place, because, like, back in, like, the early days, when they were combining 2D and 3D together, and you would have, like, the 2D animations with, like, the 3D models of, like, I don't know, like a boat or a car or something like that. And it would just feel out of place.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't work. And now we've gotten that down a little bit more. So if you watch, like, cartoons on TV and stuff, things blend a little better between 3D and 2D. And if you see an animated film in theaters now, it's going to be 3D. It's going to be 3D animation. That's just what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And but most people love 2D animation. People are like, it was amazing. So it was good to see a combination of that. And Frozen is kind of like a low budget version of that, actually. So was Tangled as well.
Oh, really?
So yeah, they did this the same way they made Tangled. They made Frozen. I think they probably just improved on it a little bit.
Yeah.
So, as of right now, that style, Paperman styles, is very, very expensive to do. But eventually, a couple years, we'll get there.
I think they need to take a lesson from Walt Disney and go all out for it and spend the money.
Yeah.
Just like he did with Snow White.
I know they're supposed to be making like I don't know which princess. Is it Hawaiian or Samoan or something? Yeah.
Really? Oh.
I forget
Coming in like 2018, supposedly.
I forget what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah, and that's supposed to have that Paperman style of animation, which would just be the best thing ever.
Oh, it would.
So here's hoping a full-length animated feature of that. But I was more, in all honesty, I was more enamored by the art than the actual what was going on.
I agree, yeah.
I was like, it's cool, but I didn't really care that much about what was going on. I was more just like, look at all of this.
Yeah.
They move like 2D characters. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's so good. But that was it. I was like, dude, I could have, like, as much as I enjoyed Wreck-It Ralph, because I really enjoyed that movie, I could have walked out of the theater right after that and been completely satisfied with spending $11. I'd be like, $11 for 7 minutes, it was worth it. It's fine. I got some good previews in the beginning.
That's how I felt about Brave when I saw the short from Pixar, La Luna.
Oh, right, yeah.
I loved that so much, but
that was a good one.
Yeah, so I could have left the theater then as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What about Jen and Eric? Who wants to go first?
You mentioned the animation. I didn't even think about the animation. I was focused on the story, so I had it.
Yeah, so was I, actually.
Yeah. I didn't even think of the animation. Like, all the stuff you're saying about the animation, I'm like, oh, wow. I didn't even give it a second glance. I was too busy looking at the characters and what they were thinking, and I love that they weren't speaking. The music was telling the story, and all the paper was its own character in a way, and I just loved the interaction between all the characters and stuff like that. I didn't even think of the animation. I couldn't even tell you if it was 2D, 3D, half and half. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even remember.
Wow.
If you go back and watch it, it's a little bit more obvious.
Probably.
Like, if you look at it now, you're like, oh, yeah. Especially after Frozen.
I didn't even think of it, but I was too busy. Like, the things that stick in my mind are all the story elements.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
What about you, Eric?
I just thought it was very, just a very heartwarming, very touching, short film that really showed the world in a different way than you're used to seeing it, and explored this idea, like you said, about these random people that you see one time, and what if something brought you back to that person. I just thought it was a good, well done, heartwarming story, and I thought it was really interesting that they didn't have any talking throughout the entire short. It was all done through their expressions, through the music, and through what was going on, and it was really effective, and you didn't even really notice that they didn't say anything. Right. So I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed what it conveyed and how it was able to do that.
Yeah, that's what's brilliant about this short, is that it's really a test to think about how to make a story without having any dialogue. And they use so many elements, like the music and their expressions and even the world around them, to convey what they were feeling and what they would have been saying had they been talking.
That's like my favorite. One of my favorite movies of all time is Spirit, And the horses don't talk. It's the same deal. The music tells the story.
I still have to see that movie.
Oh my gosh, it's one of my top
I didn't know
3.
that.
Yes, and it's not Disney. It's DreamWorks.
Right.
Yeah.
When DreamWorks was better than it is now.
Yes.
I'd say.
That
I think they're good now. How to Train Your Dragon changed my mind about them, but
How to Train Your Dragon though is like the only good one, I'd say.
you don't like Kung Fu Panda? It's hilarious.
Did they do
Kung
Shrek?
Fu Panda.
Shrek.
I love the name.
No, Shrek's amazing. I love.
Yeah, Shrek 1 and 2,
Shrek 2.
especially 2.
I love Shrek, but I actually love all of the Shreks. But apparently,
3 and 4 awful.
I don't mind them. I think
I
they're
didn't
pretty good.
see anything past 1.
I've only seen.
Gotta
parts.
see 2. 2 is better than 1.
Oh, see, I love 1 so much better.
1 is very good, but 2, just by like movie standpoint, is just better. They do everything better. Like, you know. It's just that sort of thing. But 3 and 4, you can watch them. I didn't see 4, so I don't know. But I saw the end. It was just like, ugh.
I don't know. I found them
My
enjoyable,
God.
but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can find a good time out of all of them.
But yeah, I'm sure. Just thinking, yeah, How to Train Your Dragon. I haven't seen yet, but I've heard it's amazing. But
It's fantastic.
to me, there's a
Rivals any like modern Disney film. To be honest.
I would believe you on that. And
yeah.
I think the thing is that me personally, like, I find that DreamWorks has become very sort of more gearing toward the childish side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's why but I think, like, that Spirit film, when I was younger, I
Yeah.
never wanted to watch it because I thought it was always adult-like.
Yeah.
So I think if I do watch it today, I'll probably really
it's
like
so
it.
good. I cry
Interesting.
so hard. I'm a mess. I think I love that movie so much that I think for my birthday, I don't remember what year it was, maybe I was 12 or something, I took my birthday group, like my party, to see that movie. That was my birthday party. I wanted to see that
That's
movie.
funny.
Man.
And everyone
That's
around me
legit.
was bored because they're like 12 and 11 and they were bored to tears. And I'm just like crying because I love that movie so much.
Oh.
And I still do. I could watch it right now and I love it. The music is fantastic. It's John Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer,
Yeah, he did it. And,
The
the music
Hans.
and Bryan Adams did the voice, the vocals. But there's not many vocal songs here and there.
I do know the song he did with Sarah McAdams,
I
I think. Don't
No.
Let Me Go.
not what's her name, Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that's
her name.
gorgeous, that song. And it's
It
not
is.
even in the film, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Really?
No, it's not. It's on the soundtrack, but it's not in the film. There's 2 songs that aren't in the. It might be in the credits, but
Yeah,
it's
now
not
I've gotta
actually
see it.
in it. Oh, it's fantastic, that music.
Mm.
But we digress.
Yes, I was about to say.
The hardest, but it's good.
No, well, it's true. That's a great example comparing to Paperman because
Yeah.
it does use the same elements. So, yeah.
I love things where music tells the story.
Yeah.
You don't need
They're
voice.
fun.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, well, that is one thing. I think the score was really good in this short.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
They went all out.
It really did, and I love how I don't know. I just loved the one thing with the animation was that I loved the lighting and how it's all in black and white. And I honestly think that if you looked at it in color, I don't think it would work as well.
Would have ruined it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the lighting is so beautiful. Like
Yep.
you see when with the character, her name's Meg, and then the guy is George,
Oh, okay.
and
No.
you see Meg chasing after the paper, and she swings around the railing when she's running to the train, chasing the paper, and the lighting behind her face is so gorgeous, and
Yeah.
just like the whole thing is just beautiful.
Really? Yeah.
The lighting just very much stood out to me.
Right.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
and like
Yep.
the little things like when George is looking out the window and he sees Meg across, the buildings, and you see the reflection of the city, and
Yeah.
it was just
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
so detailed.
I have
Yeah.
to say,
I
I do
agree.
love that Disney kind of, even though they went with this whole new thing, they stayed in their wheelhouse of relationships and the happily ever after, and
Yeah,
that's kind of their wheelhouse, and they stayed in it, which I like.
That
Mhm.
they did.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that it sort of, as we were talking about, how the director was talking about fate and connecting with people, and it's almost like fate takes it upon itself to bring people together when all odds point to them not being together. And
Yeah.
I thought that was a very poignant theme.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yeah.
We're doing
Enjoyed that.
zippity doo dah moments for this, right?
Yep.
All right,
Mhm.
I'm excited then.
Yeah.
I know
Actually,
what mine is.
I haven't picked one yet, actually. But that'll be interesting.
Well,
Yeah. So yeah, what else can we talk about with this thing? I guess we can split it up real quick. Like, what about just the story?
good story.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought that it was.
Good
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
I thought that it took something, an aspect of ordinary life that happens to everybody, and just expands upon it, and sort of. I like how they really had the mundane aspect of your boring job every day,
Yeah.
and the boss that he honestly didn't. The guy didn't care about his boss at all, and just that idea of the boring job, but the guy didn't care about it, and all he cared about was trying to find this girl again. I thought that it was really interesting just how they made everything was such this real setting that you could relate to, but then just expanded on it in this type of fantasy way.
And there wasn't any villain, which was interesting.
Right.
It was just
No.
like real human circumstance.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree.
It's always refreshing.
Yeah.
It really was, yeah. That's, I think, why this short is so important. The fact that it was so refreshing, because,
Yeah.
you know, it came out, I mean, we did have Tangled, and I know you said, JD, that you said it was in the same style as Paperman, or...
It was a precursor. Like, say, they did the same thing with Frozen as well, where they kind of combined 2D animation with 3D, but not to the same extent.
Okay. Yeah,
Like,
so...
it's different.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people... I mean, if you go on Tumblr and you follow Disney blogs, there's tons of people who go on and on about this short, and they want Disney to return to this style of animation.
Yeah.
Because it...
I think that was the reason it was released on, like, YouTube or wherever, because it was just, everyone couldn't stop talking about it, and Disney was like, alright, guys,
Right.
here you go, for free, just watch it.
That's not...
Yeah, I'd honestly not seen it before.
Me neither.
And you guys, Jen and Eric, you guys had never heard of it, had you?
Nope.
No, I'd never heard of it.
Wow, I don't know how you guys escaped that.
I don't know.
I didn't
It's
see
actually
Wreck-It Ralph in
impressive.
theaters.
Neither did I, but I just heard a lot about Paperman.
Yeah, because internet just couldn't shut up about it.
And, you know, that was a big reason I wanted to see Wreck-It Ralph, because of this short film. And then I didn't see it, but, you know. I just didn't feel like going to the theater. But, yeah, I remember I really looked forward to seeing this, because it's just so highly acclaimed.
Yeah,
And it,
doesn't
obviously...
disappoint either.
No, it really doesn't. It doesn't disappoint at all. So, I guess there's nothing much else to say other than we didn't really touch upon the characters, but there's really not much to say about that. I mean...
Now they're just kind of, there.
But I did like the character design, though.
Yeah, character designs were very... It felt like a old school Disney movie with the character designs,
Yeah.
too.
They were...
And so,
I was gonna say, is it weird that it kind of reminded me of Lois and Clark? Because they're in a newsroom and the girl looks like Lois and he's asking.
yeah,
I didn't
I
think of
can
that.
see that.
That was my mind
If
went there first.
That's a good
If he,
connection.
if he became a superhero, I would have lost it.
Oh jeez,
I'm
yeah.
done. I'm
Oh,
out.
man.
Like if
It's
he
too good.
became Paperman.
Oh, yes.
No.
That's
Couldn't
the
handle that.
sequel.
Paperman.
Would not be ready for that. But nope,
Somebody-
I'm done. Walking out.
Somebody write a fan fiction.
Do not tell the internet to write fan fiction.
Okay, no.
No.
Good fan fiction. Like, don't put any sex scenes in it, okay?
Oh, that's happening.
No.
Yeah, this is a PG podcast here.
Oh, sex exists.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you
no,
tell.
it doesn't.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
This is
Eric-
Disney. That doesn't exist here.
Eric, do you need to hear the birds and the bees conversation?
You kiss and then the stork comes. Come on.
The store, yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Thank
It's
you.
the store.
There you go.
Come on.
There you go.
That's how this works.
What?
Don't scare the kids.
Yeah, sorry, kids.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
if in the defense, we are, a critical discussion podcast, so if kids are listening to this, it might be going way over their heads. If
That's
not,
true.
you guys are very smart kids, and we applaud you.
And
Yeah,
you already know what it is.
Yeah.
So if you're smart enough for this, you know what it is.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say this couple reminded me of another couple. Roger and Anita from 101 Dalmatians.
Oh,
I don't know why, they just did.
I don't even remember them.
I think the guy looks like Roger.
They're tall and skinny, that's why.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, it must be because they're tall and skinny.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
So I'm playing this, and Patches has her head on my laptop, and she's staring at this. So she likes it too, apparently. I took a picture because it was too cute.
Aw.
She has her head resting on my laptop, and she's just staring at this YouTube video.
Aw.
She can't tear away.
Well,
I
if
guess
a cat likes it.
Maybe the black and white. Maybe she sees something in it because it's black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monochromatic for the win.
It appeals to her.
Appeals
it's
to
her.
all animals.
Yes.
All people.
Oh, see? It's a short film made for all kind.
All
There
kind,
you go.
yep.
There you
I
go.
actually had to replay
Seems-
it because she couldn't get enough of it.
Aww. I wish my cat sometimes watches TV. I actually have a picture of her. We had Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on, and she was sitting on top of the TV, and she was touching Will Smith's face.
Aw.
All right, your cat may not be so terrible. Maybe.
She likes Will Smith.
Oh yeah, that's a good qualification.
Yeah, she might not like you if you meet her, but she likes Will Smith on TV.
All right, yeah. At least your cat's not
Will
racist.
Smith.
That's good to know.
No, she is not. We trained her well.
That's good.
Racist cat.
Yeah.
I've seen racist animals.
Yeah.
I've seen them. It's real.
It's real. It's a real issue.
It is a real thing.
Okay, well, I guess that's it for Paperman.
Yeah, I mean, it's a short thing, so it's not like there's that much. I gushed
But it's
out
awesome.
a little on that, so.
Yeah, I feel like we should do it justice, and I don't know if we have, but yet I don't know how to do it justice either.
I know.
But
It's
it
a
is
short
really
film,
good.
there's not much we can say.
There's a lot of elements
just-
to the feelings and the stories, and I'm sure there's so much symbolism, and every choice that they made is a reason, and we could pick apart everything, but I don't even know if we're fully qualified to do that.
Well, actually,
I know there's a little documentary on it, like bringing it to life, and it's just something everyone should watch to really understand that, because there's really no way we can really do it justice without you seeing it.
so
You really have to see it.
I'll put that in the show notes.
Yeah, so we'll put that in the show notes. Put it in the description.
Yeah.
Along with the actual report, because it's just we cannot do it justice by explaining to you why it's so good,
Right.
and how it works. You have to feel it. You have to see it.
I just thought of something though. We just talked about how, the whole short's in black and white, but I forgot to mention, like, we see the lipstick, which is not black and white but red.
Yeah.
I thought that was an
yeah.
awesome touch. Just the fact that was the connection between them, that color, that added color to his life. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, see, there's so much. You can't do it justice. It's just so good.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do love, actually, again, we'll go back to ring composition, how in the beginning they're at the train station, and at the end they're back at the train station
I
together.
love ring composition. It's my new favorite thing.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's pretty great when you notice those things. You're like, ah.
Yeah.
They're always fun.
Yeah, I might actually rewatch it and try to pick out everything, because I'm sure this short, 7 minutes long, it's a lot easier to check ring composition in a short like this, so I might go through and maybe write a Danielle's Corner about where it meets in the middle. Cause,
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome to check that out. If I do see something, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other things, because like Jen said, I want to do it justice. But
It's true.
Even
You
though
got it.
this is probably a short podcast, we're not really talking much about it, that doesn't mean that it's not good. Because if it wasn't good, we wouldn't be covering it at all. It's just really
Right.
hard to put put it all out there. So you have to feel it. It's the best way I can explain it.
yeah.
You really do.
Yeah, but I will say this is definitely like a quality Disney product. Like, this is definitely worth the 7 minutes watching.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's for sure.
yeah, if you haven't seen it at this point, what are you doing? Go listen. I mean, go watch. My bad.
Go listen.
Go listen, and you might not get much out of it.
Yeah,
Other than listening to a nice movie score or short film score. But
that's always nice.
listen and then watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't we move on to our zippity doodah moments?
Okay.
Okay.
So let's start with Eric this time.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess my favorite moment was when they showed all of the papers in the alleyway. I just thought that was a very sort of emotional moment within the whole short, and it really just brought a lot of things together at that point. Like, that's where they all ended up, and that's where they all were going. Like, all of his tries to get the girls' attention were all sort of for nothing. They were all sitting in that alleyway. So I really like that part.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah, see, there's another element that we missed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Jen?
I have two moments that I really like, but I'm gonna pick the one that made me smile the most, and it was towards the end whenever the paper makes him sit on the train, and he wants to get up, and he's all pouty because the paper's like holding him down, and then I like how you really, at that point, you understood, oh, that's what the paper's doing, and I mean, even though you had an idea of what the paper was doing, you still thought, because it had her running, it kind of distracted her running on the train, and she wasn't really stopped on it, but he's like pouty and stuck on it, and paper's like, no, you're gonna sit here, we're not gonna entertain you by making you run around the train. He's like, no. I like that part.
All right. Yeah.
That's good.
And what about you, JD?
That's tough. I think I would say probably really just the beginning.
Yeah.
Like just that opening segment when he's just standing there and then she walks up, because it's setting up, like, you're just taking a second, you're like, what is this? What is this beautiful thing that I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Like, it takes a second, like, you're like, this isn't like normal Disney animation. Like, what's happening here?
Yeah.
And it's just, you're looking at it, or at least I'm like, what's different? And I'm like, this looks like 2D animation.
Right.
But it's not. And I'm like, is this a mix? Is this some weird mixture? This is amazing.
What is happening?
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Yes, Disney. Yes, I want this. Yes, please. You did it.
They make your dreams come true.
They did.
When you wish upon 5 stars.
Yeah.
Ah,
see, there you go.
Ooh. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. I like it.
Me too.
But yeah, it was too much.
Yeah.
So that would be me.
My favorite was, for my zippity doo dah moment, was there's a shot when the last paper airplane he throws out the window is flying by itself, and there's just this beautiful shot of the sky, and you see like the towers extending up toward the sky, and you just see this lone paper airplane flying. And I just thought, like, oh, that's him. Like, he feels, like, all alone, and he just wants to fly to her, and I just loved it. And the shot was really beautiful, and, yeah, that was my favorite part, that shot.
Can I pick my runner-up real quick, just so I could throw it out
Oh,
there?
yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
My runner-up is whenever he was throwing the paper through the windows, and it went through the other guy's office, and he got all excited. He's like, oh, it's a paper airplane! And then he saw who threw it, and then he crinkled it up. I'm like, oh, don't die. Don't kill that excitement. Be excited that it's a paper airplane.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that scene, too.
Yeah.
That's very good. Okay, so no game this time around. But that's okay, because we're going to move on to our question of the week.
Oh.
Alright, so before we go into this week's question of the week, let us recap last week's, which was from Jen. And Jen asked, because of Pinocchio's darker themes and ideas, what would it be like if it were released today using the new animation and making it modern, but keeping the exact same story and the exact same themes and plot points? So, I guess, who wants to take that?
Let's see.
I still have to think.
I mean, I know this was actually going to happen for a little bit.
Really?
It was Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
He was going to do like a modern version of Pinocchio.
He's doing
and for
Beauty
what
and
I guess.
the Beast.
Oh yeah, is he doing that?
Well, I saw, apparently in, like, 2012, they said Emma Watson was going to be Belle, which is, like, my life completed. But nothing ever happened, and I'm, like, if you look on her IMDb page, it's not there, and it makes me sad, but then on an MTV interview, apparently, earlier this year, she did say that they'd be filming it, but it's still not on her page, but I'm awaiting for that day. I will be so happy. But sorry to interrupt you, go ahead.
I mean, Guillermo del Toro's like the king of like unfinished works in like Hollywood. He's like, I got all these plans. Like, I'm still waiting on that Hulk TV show, dude. But you know, so that was gonna happen. They showed like, I think they put up like storyboards for it or something like that, at, like maybe 3 years ago, and it was definitely like it was going to some dark places. Like, it just overall it had like a basically think Pinocchio, but with like a Tim Burton-esque. Like
that
feeling
wouldn't be
over
Disney produced though, right?
No, it wouldn't have been Disney produced.
Then I don't know if that's
it still would have had that, like, yeah, I'm not sure if it would be valid, but just when I think like modernization, like that would be that's the first thing
like
I think
Disney
of.
release, like full on Disney release, because you could count those, what are they, the Mad Hatter ones and Alice in Wonderland, like that. That's
what if Tim Burton did that?
But that's a lot. That's different. I mean, like, what if Disney put out a cartoon that's popular, like Frozen? They hyped it up like that, but it was this Pinocchio story.
So you're saying,
I think like what would it be like now?
Like not
Maleficent?
Like
no, I mean like a legit cartoon done with this animate. Okay, let's say the animation Paperman, even if you want to go with that, and just seeing stories, just modern.
I still think it would have been darker. Than it was, just because.
Do you think people would accept it though?
You mean that's a good question.
I don't know if they.
I
don't
know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. So.
That was funny.
That was good. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think though. I don't think it would be darker. I actually think it would be they'd lighten it up because if you look at Frozen, I mean.
Yeah.
I don't. It seems very childish.
I think that a lot of the same basic story would happen. Just when they went to Pleasure Island, they wouldn't be smoking cigars or drinking beer.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't allow.
No,
and they wouldn't.
We're missing my entire question. No, it's not what. How would it be released? How would people react if it released the exact same version?
The same. Oh. People would be mad about it, and there would be a lot of political incorrectness about it, and people would just be really mad about. First of all, there would be a lot of things about Geppetto, because even though at the time they didn't mean it like this, there's a lot of, you can come up with a lot of innuendos for like him liking little boys at the beginning, because he keeps saying, "Oh, I want you to be a real boy. I want you to be," and if that was today, everybody would be saying that about it.
Yeah.
And they would be mad that they were the beer and the smoking cigars, and they would just be mad about the fact that there was all of that in it.
Yeah, I can picture like teenagers making fun of the movie, like, because I know when I was in high school and we would watch Disney movies, people would laugh at them and be like, "Oh, that's so silly." So I bet if it was made just like it is and it was released today, kids would laugh at it. They'd be like, "Are you kidding me? Like, Pinocchio, like, you're an idiot. Why'd you go with a fox and a cat?" Like, they'd just laugh. I don't think
people are too cynical nowadays. It wouldn't work.
Yes, that's a very good way.
Cynical, that's the word. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are just far too cynical, so it wouldn't work at all.
Yeah, we misunderstood at first, but still a very good conversation.
Got it.
Still think it was good. So, with that, why don't we move on to JD for our question of the week?
Okay. Let's see. My question of the week relates to Paperman, of course. And it would be, couldn't you tell? Ooh.
I thought it related to the Swan Princess. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're right. And my question, it's a simple one. If you could have any animated feature done in the style of Paperman, what would it be?
Oh, man. Wait, does it have to be like something already made, or can it be any story?
We'll go with any story.
Okay. Oh, man.
Any story done in that style.
Oh, I can't wait to answer this question.
Black and white or no?
Yeah, black and white, since we're going with how Paperman was. So yeah, something to chew on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got something.
Yeah.
I still have to think, but this will be fun to
Something
think
came
about.
to my mind right away, and so I'm going to stick with that, I think.
Nice. Okay.
Simple question, but it's hard.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be thinking about this.
Yeah.
Wow, awesome.
No, I think I actually have a good one. All right, I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
I think all our questions have been good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah. So, yeah, listeners, go ahead to our website to answer that question, because we like your feedback. We'd like to know what you think. And please answer this awesome question.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Yes, please and thank you. So, that is our show for you, fair listeners. Tune in
Fair listeners.
Yes, in the royal kingdom of talk magic to me. Tune in next week when we talk about Disney's third animated feature film, Fantasia.
Whoa.
Ooh, okay. Can I get the? Okay. I'll talk a lot about that.
Can I get the thing?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all about the thing.
You're excited, Eric, and
Yeah.
you have every right to be.
Yeah.
Because I'm so excited.
It's pretty fantastic.
I've never seen it.
Ah,
So
that was good.
Wait,
Nobody did.
you
Anybody
never?
else get JD's
Nope.
joke right there?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it
It's
sounds.
Fantasia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody
Come on,
laughed. I thought it was pretty funny.
I know, God. You guys are slowing the uptake. Gee. No, you take that laugh back. It's too late now. Yeah, that's right. Put it back in there.
Pity laugh.
Yeah. No, I don't want those. I want genuine laughs.
Well, I almost said fantastic.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Man, that's not a word.
That's a
Yeah,
that is
it
the
is.
best word. That is a proper
Yeah.
I
noun.
wish it was.
Everything is phantasmic.
Yeah. If
Is
you
it?
say so.
I guess not everything.
Yeah, I don't think everything is.
No. But, we
What
won't
you
go
gonna
into
do?
that.
No.
But yeah, so in the meantime, while you wait for that show, be sure to visit our website at www.talkmagictome.com, and that's the number 2. And on there you can tell us your zippity-doo-dah moment from Fantasia, or you can respond to our question of the week. And you can even just give us general feedback about the podcast, and we'll be sure to read it on our next episode. We just added an awesome new feature to our website. If you visit our contact page, you can now leave us a voice message.
Whoa, dog.
Yeah, a 90-minute, or 90...
90 minutes. Make it the longest. Make it longer than the podcast.
90 minutes, yeah.
Yes,
Right.
that's what we want.
90-second. You can leave a 90-second voice message.
Oh,
90
that's
minutes.
not as cool.
No, it's not as cool, but 90 minutes is a long time. If you
I would have listened to the whole thing.
if you did leave us that, we would definitely listen, but
Yeah, we listened to the whole
We'd
thing.
do a podcast based on your message.
Yeah,
We
we
would.
would. We would.
yeah, we would. That'd be a whole episode.
That is true. If you guys make a 90-minute one, you will get a whole podcast dedicated to you.
Yeah.
Voices.
Yeah. So
That'll
That's
be the
happening.
podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, so if you find that you express yourself better via your voice and speaking, then go ahead and leave us a voice message. But if you like the written word, you can also write to us. That's very acceptable.
If you like the written word.
If you enjoy the written word.
I enjoy the written
Or
word.
the typed word,
Well,
whichever.
We're going back in olden times.
Get
now.
your feather
you heard the
pens
word?
out and start writing.
Yeah.
Your
I
your
go.
ink and your
I
quill.
did.
Yeah.
At the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, I got the sugar quill, where you can, the bottom of it, you can dip in water and write with it, but actually not really. I couldn't write at all. Smudged.
Yeah, there goes the point of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it tasted very good. So,
Delicious.
That's all
it
that
was
matters.
it was so
Yeah.
yummy. But yeah, so yeah, the written word, back to that. You can contact us, via social media, and all those links are on our website. You can contact us via Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and YouTube. And you can also find out how to listen to us via our website, where we have links to our Podomatic page, as well as SoundCloud and iTunes. And for iTunes users, please rate and review us. Those also will go toward our contest. contest, actually.
Contact.
Contest. Combination of contact and contest. Or maybe I just said it wrong. So those go toward our contest as well, so be sure to take a screenshot of those as well when you post them. And remember, when you wish upon 5 stars, all of your dreams come true.
Yeah?
In the form of this podcast.
Yep.
Oh.
I was gonna say, because somebody's gonna, like, rate 5 stars and then, like, they won't get what they want, and, like, they won't get a job or something. Be like, you said that all your dreams will come true!
Yeah.
You did, we said this.
Yeah, disclaimer, in the form of this podcast.
Yeah,
We very specifically stated that was a thing that would happen.
Yeah, so... But they will. We'll talk about something that you love. If you love Fantasia, we're gonna talk about it.
There you go.
So, yeah, I believe that's it. So, that'll wrap things up for this episode of Talk Magic to Me. From all of us, I'm Danielle.
I'm Jen.
I'm Prince Eric.
And I'm DJ JD, signing off.
We will talk to you guys next week.
Peace
Bye.
out.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Oh. Can you guys hear that?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
not me.
Hang on.
It's you.
Yeah, because...
All your fault.
My bad.
Jeez.
Okay, it stopped. But...
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Hold here, let me actually remove the phone from my room. Hold on. I am back.
Hello.
Are you, though?
Yeah, I'm
Or
back.
are you
Good.
front?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said, are you front or are you back?
Oh, well,
one.
Ah!
that's...
Ah!
I think I'm back, but
Okay.
yeah.
You might be
That's
front, so be
hilarious.
careful.
Yeah, that's true. I need
Yeah.
to be careful. Hold on, let me turn around.
Ew.
Okay. Okay. Anyway,